Welcome to this panel. The title of our panel is The Future We Desire, the Future We Deserve. And it's part of the track that we call Protopia. And the Protopia is a relatively new concept that designates the idea of proactively working with future in the spirit that is neither utopian nor dystopian, working with a desired but achievable future. And this is the practice and the approach that we ourselves are using in our work with education and beyond. And today we have a panel of people that certainly know how to work with future. They all are in some capacity futurists, people that do future studies, but also the future practitioners, joining or preparing or taking systemic decisions about the direction in which, let's say, parts of our society can go, including, but not limited to, education. And all of you, because of that, are forward-looking, future-thinking practitioners. And the question that we want to explore in this panel is the question of working with that long-term horizon. Because both in education and in many other sectors or spheres of our society, we know that without consideration of that long-term horizon, people are only taking short-termistic decisions that are affecting our, let's say, long-term well-being. And of course, the challenges of our relationship with the planet, climate crisis, the risk of so-called sixth extinction, and all kinds of challenges we are facing in terms of ecology are all derived by this short-termistic attitude of decision makers, businesses, economies, policymakers. How do we overcome that? How do we help raise a generation of responsible people? If we're talking about the role of education, how do we empower them? How do we help change social systems that currently reproduce injustice, inequality, all kinds of unfair practices, and how do we move to a more just and more harmonious society, the society that can work for all human beings and all living beings on the planet? So that's the question we want to explore today, and I wanted to begin with a question that actually will connect this long-term vision you're exploring and your current role and what your own practices. A lot of people exploring this current COVID crisis are talking about its role as a trigger in accelerating social and economic change, and it's kind of it provokes people to really start acting in a, let's say, 21st century manner. And many people started to discuss the 2020s as a decisive decade, in a way, as a kind of time when a lot of, let's say, fundamental decisions about the possible trajectories of the humankind can be made. I wanted to explore with you, first of all, is if this decade as a kind of portal to some kind of future, the possible futures ahead of us, what is this portal? There are maybe many portals, not one, because we're at some kind of crossroads, obviously. What is the kind of future that you are personally connecting with? What is the door that you personally are opening? What is the long-term vision that you are yourself trying to bring into the reality? And maybe we can begin by sharing some of your, let's say, practices that you are yourself propagating to make this future happen.